Alright, so I'm not uploading yet. I'm creating today's video, and it's taken me longer. I should have started it last night, but I was beat. But now we're going to walk down, we're going to get some breakfast. It's the last day of our trip. Originally, it was 5 days, but we left a day early, so we were going to make it 6 days. But we've kind of done everything we wanted to, and we want to get back and maybe go to a bike night tonight up there in the Phoenix area. So we're going to be making our way back, but we're still going to be stopping at some places along the way. So it's breakfast time.
We're not going to get mugged.
You never know.
What is that?
It's making pancakes. Oh, dropped a little batter on there.
It's kind of cool. Oh my gosh. They may be a little cheap and old, but
They've been on what, 3 trips?
yeah. They just take some breaking in, and whatever breaks you just don't use, and the rest of it usually works pretty well.
Oh no, 2 trips. Because we didn't have them the first time.
That's true.
The first trip when we went to Colorado, you were on my Dyna.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we're getting ready. We're gonna hit the road. We're taking 111, which is this road right out here. And we're gonna take it all the way to the Salton Sea. We're not gonna spend a lot of time just because it's just kind of a, I imagine, a stinky, dead fish, bird poop all over the place. But I could be wrong. We're gonna head down there. Then we're gonna hit, I think it's 78, and go up to Blythe, and then I-10 home. So I'm suspecting we'll be home mid-afternoon, maybe later in the afternoon. And it'll be good. It's been a good trip, but we're not done. So check out the rest of this video. All right, here's hoping we start.
Harley's, am I right?
Right? All right. It is already warm out here. 82 degrees. Woo-wee. What? So I'm not sure how long the batteries are going to last on my Tascam audio recorder. But my plan is to record a regular vlog all the way to the Salton Sea. And then from that point all the way home, I'm just going to time lapse. Because it's going to be kind of a boring stretch. I mean, this might be boring too. So we'll see. I think I got a stinger on the inside of my jeans. Because we hit a big swarm of bees yesterday. And it feels like I'm getting poked. Deputy Bruce Lee Memorial Highway. I didn't know Bruce Lee was a deputy. Alright, dude, what are you slowing down for? big four-wheeler with like some 22-inch rims that would go on some hoopty back there. That was kind of funny looking. I think we got off the beaten path. Maybe not. We somehow got off 111, so we gotta go and then yeah, not quite sure where we missed the turn. Wind is picking up big time. You can kind of see it way out there in the distance, so we're getting close. So I can see on my map that on the other side of all these trees and stuff is some blue. So we just have to wait for the highway to turn that way. I mean, it looks like a glorious lake, but it's just contaminated from all the farm fields running, all the water runoff from the farm fields. And when they dammed, or when they fixed the dam that broke, that initially caused this big lake, then water stopped feeding it, good water stopped feeding it, and there's no way for the water to leave the lake. So it just sits there. Yeah, you can smell it. This was in the process of being set up as a big resort, big tourist area, big water sports. I mean, look at it, it looks beautiful. But everything around it, all the houses, they all look like that, run down. There's still lots for sale. Yeah, I want to go back and check out, see if that's the wreck area that I was thinking of. I mean, you can still see like foundations poured, and the streets are all here, street signs. Once upon a time, this was going to be it. You can see like that, maybe that restaurant, it's all closed down. It's open 5 to 9. It's open in the evenings. guess it still looks like there's people that live here. I'm not going in there. But yep, people live out here. I imagine it's pretty cheap. I don't imagine the lots are $7,000 anymore. That sign is from like the 60s, 50s. So there's one site that we want to see down here, and it's a Salvation Mountain. Just a man-made mountain type of thing. Salton Sea State Rec Area. Visitor Center is open. Kayak rentals. Fee area. Self-registration required. Part-time. Harbor open, no keel. Visitor center. I'm not quite sure what to expect here. Warning, no diving. Well, so there is actually a building out here, it looks like. Guy on a motorcycle. So you can actually get kayaks. There's the Salton Sea Visitor Center. Well, let's get out here for a minute. You want to go in there or you want to keep going? I mean, it might not be anything.
Yeah, let's just keep going.
Okay. I mean, there's a nice beach there. Yeah, it's like this whole thing is just paint. Look at that, there's an old boat. No climbing. Except on the yellow brick road.
Wait, what?
There's a sign up there that says no climbing. It's very slippery. Very colorful. Yeah, we can go down into that little, looks like bales of hay. Yeah. You want to keep out of that one. That one.
Why that one?
Because it says danger, keep out. This is definitely on the weird side, but it's neat. I enjoyed coming here because this is someone's art, someone's expression, and it gets a lot of tourists, and it's way off the beaten path. It's not easy to get to from Interstate 10 or anything. So for this many people to come here, it's pretty amazing. So we are at the Osborne Overlook at the Glamis Sand Dunes. It's just pretty crazy. We are back in Arizona. We stopped at the first rest stop. We've been on the road for about an hour and a half straight. You ready to hit the road?
Yes. Let's go.
Do it 2 more hours and we'll be home.
Jeez.
We are just stopping at a rest stop because we're tired. What do you do, about an hour? Yeah, we did about an hour. And about an hour to go. Yeah. Making good time though.
We're about 60 miles away.
Yeah. Making good time. It was a great trip. I am happy to be home. It was kind of a long day of riding, especially because when we left this morning at 10:30, it was already like 85 degrees. And it didn't get much over 90. but it was just, it's like 6 or 7 hours of that, because we took the back way, and you saw that. We passed the Salton Sea and everything. So we were out in the sun for quite a while. Good to be home. Andrew went up to Westgate, and he's doing bike night, I guess. He hasn't had enough of the bike, but I got into shorts and a t-shirt as soon as I got home, because I was ready to be off that bike. But I'm still off tomorrow. I'm not going to go in. So, that said, I'm just going to stay up a little longer tonight, and I got to clean the bike tomorrow. I'm taking it over to my buddy's shop to get the oil changed, all the fluids. I think I'm going to do the transmission too, just everything. And that'll be my day tomorrow for the most part. And then Saturday, we're taking Andrew out wherever he wants to go, because that's kind of his going away. So we'll let family know, and if they show up, they show up. But it's going to be a good time. But anyway, I am tired, so I'm going to go relax, and then I'm going to go to bed. So we'll see you all tomorrow.